All right, we're a little bit different today. We had no intro. We're just coming in strong.
Coming in hot.
It
don't matter. We're good.
If I really had a singing voice, then I probably would have tried to sing the intro, but I'm not going to do
that. I got it.
Oh, man. So what's up, everybody? Hopefully everybody's having a good day. I know me and Andy are both wore out.
We pulled double duty. We had a PDR 20 group meeting last night, and now we're doing the show tonight. So we have seen a lot of this camera in the last 2 days.
But it's all right.
Yep, we'll trade it for the world.
Well, we got a good show tonight. And you know, two great guys, good friends.
Oh, sure.
But we want to help promote.
What a weirdo.
Oh gosh. Yeah. Sorry, one of our guests in the back room here. Anyway.
If you can only imagine.
So yeah, got a good show tonight. I know they've been on some of the other shows, Dents and Dreams and Vadine's. Hey, Facebook user. Yeah. Hey, first Facebook user. Hit the link. You know the drill. So we don't make fun of you the whole time. But anyway, we want to bring them on so we can kind of spread the word. I know a lot of people watch the same shows, but then again, some people watch us that don't watch the others, and vice versa. So anyway, without any further ado, let's bring on Mr. Sheldon Kaye and Kevin Byrd. What's up, fellas?
Hey guys,
how y'all doing?
What's up, guys?
So we got tan Kevin and Sheldon's a little blue over here.
Untan Sheldon.
The untan Sheldon, and he's the fourth member of the Blue Man Group. That's why you have blue, because you're gonna perform in Vegas.
That's right.
That's what it is.
He does. He can pull it off.
I think we both could pull bald heads.
Sheldon is ginger tan. That's what that is. What's up, Martin?
Yeah.
What's up,
brother? Hey, Martin.
Oh, Yost.
What up, Yost?
What's up, Yost?
No,
I figured Yost couldn't figure out how to hit the link in the description. So
you know he's poor guy. I'd like to get it. Maybe can we do a GoFundMe and get him an iPhone or something? I mean, he
won't do it.
He refuses.
Is it actually flip open still, or is it?
No, he has a Nokia.
Yeah. It's actually,
he plays Centipede on it.
But you think somebody up against the wall, it won't break. I think they're building houses somewhere with them things now.
So yeah, we're going to do the show a little bit different than what everybody else has been doing. Of course, we're going to talk about PDR Expo coming up and all the exciting news with it. But we also want to, since we like to get guests on and get to know them on a more personal level, we're actually going to do that with Sheldon towards the end of the show.
Yeah, we don't care about Kevin.
Yeah, well, we've already met Kevin several times and gotten to know him a little bit. But anyway.
Kevin, what do you do outside of PDR? I tan. I just tan. That's all.
No, he tans during PDR. What are you talking about? But anyway, so it's not called MTE. Now it's PDR Expo in Vegas. I mean, it's still MTE in Florida, but the Vegas show is back, and now it's PDR Expo, and it's only PDR this time. So y'all want to take the floor and let everybody know when it is, or what you can kind of see it right there, but when it is and all the fun and exciting stuff coming up with it.
Yeah, sure. So in 2019, we did MTE Vegas, and the PDR side did pretty well. It was a pretty decent show. Detail side didn't have a ton of support, kind of competing against SEMA, which is kind of the big dog in the detail world.
Yeah.
So then COVID kind of wrecked us. We tried again in 21, and again PDR did pretty decent. Get a lot of the techs out of California that don't come to Orlando. Vendors got to see a lot of new people, and they sold a lot of tools. And we had fun at the competitions and everything, but it was hard to keep it under the MTE brand. So last year, Kevin and I were talking and said, maybe we bring back the dent trials and we just do it over in Texas in Burleson and Anson's place. And we had a blast. We had 150 people or so. And,
Amazing time.
A lot of people compete and really good time. So we figured maybe try to grow it this year at Vegas. We're going to have about 18 to 20 vendors out there. We already have about 12 signed up. Anson, CarePoint, Dentcraft, Dr. Color Chip. So there is, I guess, a little more on the detail side, but he says he actually does more business with PDR. So
probably
we talked to him quite a bit at MTE and stuff, and learned a lot about his system. I think it's pretty cool. We still have yet to try it out, but I've been wanting to. I'm chomping at the bit to try it.
Yeah. So yeah, a lot of the regulars you're going to see at MTE are there, but honestly, we're targeting those California people that can't make it out to Orlando. I get that travel's rough. Yeah. So we're going to do the dent trials again, which is a real fun competition. It's 3 dents instead of the 1 we do in the Dent Olympics. And you have 90 minutes. And, Kevin is very mean with the way he puts the dents in. So it's rough.
Yep.
I was being nice.
You got a funny way of showing it.
The beginners competition was a
God bless.
Tough dance. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
That's
what I was talking. Yeah, talking to this guy about it when we had him on. He was like, "Oh man."
What's exciting though is we're launching that new competition, the relay. So 4 people on the team, 40 minutes, right, Kevin?
40 minutes.
Yep. So sticking with that. All right, and then 8 tools total. So,
I still think,
dents.
Kevin, you ought to designate the 8 tools for every relay team. You can only use these 8 tools. That's it. You can't bring your own. You can only use these. A broom handle.
We've talked about this.
a Nokia cell phone is attached.
A toilet plunger.
We talked about it, but the problem is that we all have a certain tool.
Bronson needs 8 tools.
I will tell you. Damn it, Ryan. I will do a run through and we'll figure out the best 5 tools, and then we'll go from there.
Bruce
I kind of have an idea
when
we came up with this. Well, not gonna lie.
Can we use it out of Kevin's personal collection?
Well, Kevin said we'll have a run through.
Have you seen mine?
If Bruce doesn't use his Payne and Walker, he will run through the vehicle. But
I'd like to see Bruce enter. Bruce would be great.
Too.
And it'd be a lot of fun.
Yeah,
a lot of fun. He's a great dent guy for sure. So
put him on a Mazda Miata and then at the bottom of a door.
I'm not doing that.
On that note, though, we have 4 slots available for the dent trials left and 3 slots available for the teams. And one of the relay team requirements is your team must match in some way. So it can be a theme or just matching shirts, but this is a pretty pivotal moment of the relays. You have to be some cohesive team together. So
matching.
There's some good themes out there. So I'm looking forward to what happens.
Yep, you're good, Derek. We can see
great ideas.
Awesome. It's going to be fun, and I wish
Alejandro said you wasn't nice to the beginners.
I know. I'm sorry, Alejandro. I apologize. I thought I already said I was sorry.
Not enough.
Personally.
Saying it and meaning it are 2 totally different things. But
listen, the dents we're going to put in these cars, they're going to be there'll be 2 dents, and one may be obstructed. It will not be glue pullable. We're not using any glue as part of your toolkit on those 8 tools. There will only be rods, tips, light, hammer. That's really it, or hand tools. So choose wisely. But all the competitors will have an idea of what we're doing before we actually do it. So
gotcha.
we're going to pick the vehicles, and I'll do a run through on where the dents and what dents we're going to put in there, and then we'll establish the timeline. That way we'll know 40 minutes is the right time based on depth, diameter, and your hangover ability, because there's a pub crawl the night before. But anyway,
pub crawl, nice. Your poetry night.
Poetry night. Yeah, we're bringing that in for sure.
We still haven't done the
I've always
poetry
wanted
night
that. That'd be hilarious.
Yeah.
We can make that happen. I think that needs to happen.
All right, so
in Orlando.
So do you want so there's four available for relay and the other
3 for relay. There's 4 available for the dent trials.
And do you want them to go to the PDRexpo.com or do you want them
PDRexpo.com.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
PDRexpo.com. If you happen to follow on MTE, there's a link in the top right for it as well. But yeah, PDRexpo.com. We're getting there. The SEO is a little bad, so if you Google search it, it might take a couple pages. It's September 15th and 16th in Las Vegas at the Plaza, which is downtown, right on Main Street, kind of Fremont Street there. And like we mentioned, we're going to do that pub crawl on Friday night. We're going to start. There's a brand new bar out on the street at the Plaza. We're going to start there, trying to get us some free drinks from NAPDRT there. They're going to sponsor it. Then we're going to go to it's an old hotel, and it's just like oversized games for adults. So they have like huge like trash cans as beer pong and stuff. And I think they have an ice skating right now. So it's called the Gold Spike. It's been around a while, but it's just a bar, fun spot. And then for those that are brave enough, we're going to Hogs and Heifers after. So actually have a meeting with the marketing. They want to blow this up for the PDR tech. So Hogs wants to do this up good. So if you're brave enough and don't want to,
and they have tons of swag there. I know.
I'm glad you guys are bringing it back to Vegas. Me and Brandon's not going to be able to make it. We're just so busy right now. It's going to be hard to even fathom that far down the road. But I'm glad. I know there was a lot of people, especially on the West Coast, talking about they missed the Vegas one and stuff. So that's cool that you guys are working around trying to get them that show back.
Yeah, the support's been great so far. I really can't thank everyone enough. And we have a lot of people registering already. Apparently, people are booking hotels like crazy, which is awesome. I mean, it always really helps when you stay at the host hotel because that's what we have to fill blocks when we get the rental space. So it really, really helps me if you stay at the Plaza. They have new rooms. They renovated somewhat recently. They're pretty nice. They got new furniture. The pillows are like super fluffy and whatnot. So they're pretty nice. So you can stay there.
The bed's hard, but the pillow's fluffy.
I don't think anybody would pay attention to that. Nice and empty. Like, where'd you sleep?
I'm excited.
Yeah, I'm sure. It's going to be exciting time. I almost wish you guys could have like a live feed up for especially like the relay competition and stuff. It'd be cool to have like a live feed. That'd be cool. That way some of us that miss it can actually enjoy watching it, and maybe we can heckle. We'll have Lee heckle for us.
I think we can do that.
That'd be perfect. John just sleeps on the pillow anyway. That's all he needs. Ryan, ever since we've had Ryan Hampton on the show talking about John Yeager's short jokes, like he has blown it up. He's like, you want me fluff pillow?
Hey, they're both coming. Nick is coming. Nick's coming for sure. Yeah.
Sweet.
Nick, John Yeager's coming. Ryan Hampton's coming. Yeah, it's going to be good. Derek Yost.
Derek's
going to sign autographs.
Is he?
That. Yeah.
Nick needs to get all his brothers to sign up for the relay with him. They just sit around beating shit up.
There's Matt Boyette. What's
Matt
up,
Boyette?
What's up, Matt?
Hey, Matt, I just went on and ordered 2 new hats, so hopefully
I need a shirt.
My shirts are good. My hats freaking start just fading out.
Speaking of him, real quick, I got this in the mail yesterday. The new cold glue slide hammer. This thing, I used it all day. It made its money back for me today alone. I had a hail roof with light hail damage. I did the whole roof of this thing. It's freaking awesome, Matt. You knocked it out of the park with that thing. I want to give you a little shout out on that.
Yeah, I got mine yesterday, but I'm not putting the Glexo on it. I've got Sergio's cold glue coming from Anson. It was shipped out today. I didn't know which one I wanted, so I just ordered all 3.
Right. That's same here. We got hail money. We're like, send it. Absolutely, brother. We love Matt's mind's always working on new tool creations and stuff, and he's knocking it out of the park with them. So, like I said, I just quick shout out for that.
And he's coming to Vegas.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Everybody's coming.
Does he know it yet? Do any of them know this yet?
Yeah. Let them tell me no, and then I'll go to work. How about that?
I'd love to come.
He said maybe.
I would too.
I'll
take a maybe, Matt.
Another reason I'm probably not going is me and Vegas don't mix. I've been there once and don't remember any of it. It was not a good trip for me. So I've learned my lesson. I steer clear of Vegas. Even now that I don't drink, I still am not going.
That's what I was going to say. You're not that same person anymore. So
that'll probably make it worse. I'll be like, you drunk sons of bitches. Like, I'm going to bed. Pub crawl. Oh my God, I'm out.
Hey, the pillows are nice. It'll be fine.
The pillows are nice. Yes,
that's all that matters.
If you hit something hard on a pillow, it's probably John Yeager sleeping on it. So.
Speaking his Jaeger language.
Yes. That was anyway. That was fun at MTE. But
I'm sure you guys are going to blow it out of the water because like MTE's been amazing past couple of years and stuff. So you and your team's killing it, Sheldon, with the expo. So I'm sure it's going to be badass.
Yeah, thank you. I mean, it's going to be a little bit smaller for the first year, like any new show, but I think it's going to grow into something real fun and something people want to enjoy and not take away from MTE. I think MTE is going to kind of stay the same great show it is and just keep going.
Oh yeah.
But
like you said, I think it's great because a lot of those West Coast guys who can't come, it's so much closer for them. Have you seen? Maybe Kevin can answer this. The people signing up for the dent trials and the relays. Is it anybody like new that hasn't really done it before, or are you seeing just more of the same people that are?
It was I'd say it's about half and half now between returning and new. It is cool. So we only have 16 slots total and the 12 people signed up. We still have 5 countries represented, which is awesome.
Sweet.
So, some of those are returning, but it's just great to see that crazy international representation. And such
yeah, that's huge.
Yeah. So, yeah, when we did the one in Anson last year, we had at least half of them had never competed before. And now some of them are coming back for their second time. And
that's awesome.
Probably has a better pulse on that.
If you've never competed, that's the one to compete in. If you've never competed, go to a smaller show so you get the feel of it, and then
and then smaller shows, right?
It may be a smaller show, but 3 dents and that's some rough stuff.
It's hard. They're hard dents. Yeah.
Matt said we can do it.
That's a good idea. We've actually been throwing that idea around. We weren't sure if people would want to, like, they really want to travel with the gear and everything. But if that is something you guys are looking for, we've thrown that around in marketing meetings for years now. So
Nick wants to know if you're going to take a piss on live air again, Kevin.
I can.
I almost have to go. I mean, I could.
Was that on this show? I heard about that. Was that on?
It's been on every show. I think it's been on.
I don't discriminate.
That old man bladder just can't hold out.
Man, come on.
No, like MTE is great and it's huge and that's awesome. But sometimes I prefer the smaller shows too. It's a little more intimate, like going to some of these meetups and stuff. Sometimes that's a better way to meet people and it's not as hectic. So, I mean, it's cool having a smaller show like that as well, I think.
Yeah, and we've kind of noticed that the newer guys obviously aren't as intimidated. Coming into MTE nowadays is crazy. And not that y'all stay sober the whole time, but it gets pretty rowdy by like noon. So it can be like I said, intimidating if like it's your first time rolling into that show and don't know anybody. So we really want people to come out, join the community, get more involved in everything. So should be a good time. Really looking forward to it.
I'm excited.
I think it'll be great. Yeah.
Oh yeah. I'm excited.
I think the networking at this show, it'll be epic. Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Because MTE, you really only have a few seconds to talk to someone as a vendor, or if you're part of the show, you don't have much time. So a show like this, you really get a chance to know these guys.
Yeah, MTE, you leave like, who the hell did I even talk to? Like, I talked to everybody, but I don't. It's just so fast.
Well, I never even see all the vendors and stuff, so it's like anyway.
And obviously, this is very PDR focused, but I am inviting some detail vendors. They might not have a booth or anything, but just to come network. Because PPF add-ons and just getting buffers and stuff is so valuable to guys right now. So I don't want it to be an MTE where it's like half and half, but I do want some of that representation. So when techs come, they can, talk like Megan from Car Candy now. I'm trying to get her to come out just so she might be able to meet people and, Dr. Color Chips kind of that. But Yeah, I've already bugged her once, so you call her now too.
Well, their booth. I mean, they can just drive it out anyway. So.
Drago says he's gonna miss Vegas, but he's going to Orlando. You should, like, you're right down the road. You go to Orlando like once a week at least. No, that's cool. I like the fact that you're going to have some other vendors there because, like, my shop now, we're offering ceramic coating and wheel repairs. I mean, a lot of shops are starting to tie in more services, so it's nice to have those to look at hands on. So,
and I think it'll end up.
I just want to add.
Go ahead.
Sorry, no, go ahead.
No, I was just going to say that I think in our near future that like Anson and a lot of the tool vendors ought to start carrying some of this detail stuff. Like Anson's like an all-in-one. They're like Walmart of the PDR industry.
Target, come on, they're upper.
I'm sorry, they're Target. No, they're Costco of the. Anyway.
I would have said Nordstrom's, but that's just me.
So I think it'd be great to have some of the nicer buffers and some of that material. I mean, they're selling polishes and stuff now. So
and simply have a place that we already trust to buy our stuff from, selling stuff so we know we're getting what we need to have. You know what I mean? Instead, because when we got in ceramic coating, I was like overwhelmed with trying to figure out what we needed and stuff. So somebody that you can trust that sells the stuff would be great to have all those extra add-ons.
If you go on any of their websites, any one of the tool companies, you'll see everything that they carry. And if there's a question, by all means, give them a call, because a lot of times they have stuff that you don't even know about. You're just like, oh, they just carry these rods and tools and hand tools, but hey, they got buffers and pads and.
I think they need to have a car candy section in Anson.
Car candy. Nick says it's called Amazon.
My buffer's stuck on the ship out in the ocean. Yeah.
Oh, somebody's asking if your Josh is asking if your bed cap tool is going to be available in Vegas. That thing's a hit.
No, but talking with Bydeen the other day, I'm waiting until I'm in the works of getting with a tool company, one of ours, to produce it and get it out there, but it's going to be after hail season. Everybody's just too busy for everything right now to start developing, what I need. But yeah, me and Bydeen. No, I mean, not overseas, but not here. Yeah. I think we went back in time and it's like the 90s with hail season right now. From what I heard.
It's crazy. Yeah, everybody's got it. It's nuts.
Hey, one thing to keep in mind at the PDR Expo, we only have a certain number of exhibitors, but keep in mind a lot of these companies are going to be walking around as attendees as well. So you'll be able to network with them. If you do show up and you have questions, they're going to be there. They're going to be walking around, having a beer, enjoying the show, and doing the same thing that we're all doing, kind of networking and just enjoying it. So just keep that in mind. If you're planning or not planning on coming, it's something to think about.
Yeah, I think it's a good opportunity for those vendors that's not going to have the tool companies that aren't going to have a booth or whatever, to be able to actually get around and relax and talk to technicians, get some ideas and stuff. Because y'all know how they are at MTE, like they don't have no time for that. It's like sell, go.
Yeah, I hope some people come out and have some fun for once and just get that exciting vibe of the competition and stuff without having to push tools so hard, and just get to mingle and network.
Because you can always go to their website and order it. I mean, they ain't got to bring the tools. They can just talk about it and get ideas and everything else, and go back and what?
Pass through hell, and he called me the other day. He's like, "I'm slow, dude. I'm telling you, I'm slow."
There's Kyle. What's up, Kyle?
What's up, Kyle?
Rodney Vance, king of networking. He really is. That's what Sheldon was kind of saying before the show. Like, Kevin's kind of the one pushing this Vegas thing. And it's like, well, we wouldn't have a show if it wasn't for Kevin. So
Thanks,
he's a pushy dude.
I appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah. I appreciate all your support too.
Absolutely.
It is fun. It's fun to be a part of it.
Right. So do you guys think this will continue to be a thing every year now with the Vegas? Are you just going to see how it turns out, or are you going to?
Yeah, I mean, obviously we'll evaluate after year one, but based on initial support, I think it's going to be a home run. And then we're just going to have to find a venue that can hold more booths, because I think we're going to want to have to grow it a little bit. And South Point was great when we did MTE Vegas. You know, it was relatively cheap. They had a lot of room for us, but they're just so booked with horse business right now that I can't get dates for 2 years. So I keep looking around, and obviously we have to be able to get cars in, which is kind of my one constraint that's difficult to deal with in Vegas. And downtown, I think, is going to be fun. And we'll see if it's too much fun for the guys. We'll see how Saturday morning is, but I think downtown could be the spot if we can just find the right venue.
Right. Noah Hebert's asking if you got any details on the exhibitor vendor layouts.
Yeah, so it's at the plaza, and generally I work with venues. I ask them for like a DWG file. I upload it to my floor plan software. Apparently, I'm like the first one ever at the plaza to ask for this. So I got like a hand-drawn layout with like kind of guesstimates for like, this is probably like 80 feet. So, I can't even make this up. It's so bad.
That's how we give directions in Dixon, Tennessee, so I get it. You go down to the pine tree, take a left.
So yeah, we have a floor. Actually, I just got in my CAD program today, so I think tomorrow or Friday I should have it up online so people can see the layout and everything.
Oh, sweet. At pdrexpo.com.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing that means that DenOps is going to be there.
He's coming. Yeah, he's coming.
Everybody's coming.
Oh man. What I forgot what I was going to say.
Yeah, he'll do that to you.
No.
He said maybe. No, Kevin said you're coming. Now you're going. He's going to bug the piss out of you until you say fine.
Noah's coming. Yeah, Noah's coming. Don't worry about it.
Kevin like Debo's everybody in the doing
shit. I'd love to come if I can make it work. I'll definitely try my best. But
I think I'm down.
Never mind.
I think I'm pretty much down to MTE. You know, the regular MTE this year. I don't think it's going to be hard for me to make hardly anything. So,
well, my only thing is
building it.
We've got our 20 group meeting in October. Right then, you know, a month left after, or right at a month after that too. So I don't know.
Well, our 21 group is meeting in Vegas.
Us lowly guy, you know, we can only afford like one trip every.
You gotta get a Southwest card. Get you on.
No, it'll be fun. Everybody that can make it, please make it out there. And I'm excited because I really want to see like the relay thing and. Yeah, and, you know, we'd already. I know where Kevin got the idea for that from. You know,
yeah.
Since we haven't won. You know,
can't beat them, join them.
Can't beat them, join them. So
4.
And then there was 4. Kevin's like, huh? All right, cool. Good idea.
We're going to do it in Vegas because y'all aren't going to be there.
4 horsemen. Yeah. We got some good ideas, some good teams.
Oh, yeah.
And on the tag team, we do what is it? Not the best costumes. What's it called? Best entertainers.
Yeah.
So for this, we're going to do the best cheer section. So whatever team brings like the best fans and signs and goes crazy, we'll have an award for everyone to enjoy somehow.
That's awesome. I'm glad that's thrown in it now instead of just having to worry about the dent and everything like past couple of years of the entertainment award. I think that's added the extra layer to make it a lot more laid back and fun especially when you go in there and don't fix a damn dent, you know. Kevin, you want to touch on that a little bit now? About not
fixing the best dent?
Not fixing the dent at all.
You got to fix your dent. You got to attempt to make these things perfect. Yeah.
We broke that rule.
You know, it's okay. Listen, it's okay. We want to prevent it from happening in the future. We were lucky enough that you didn't touch it. We were able to sell it. But we've had people. I'm talking long time ago. We've had people come in and think it's funny to do one big push. They break the paint and then they move on. They're like, "Oh, I didn't win." It's an instant, disqualification. But it's kind of sad because now we leave it up to not only the cleanup crew, but now we have damage that we can't really fix as so that's really what that does. We want you to fix the dent if you can. If you have a problem or you just have to quit, just let the moderators know. I mean, they're gonna call the judges over or me, and we're gonna look at it and be objective as possible. But the idea is to be fair and fun and have a good time. I mean,
well, if you get yellow paint on your dent, you can't see it.
Well, you know what? You need to talk to your partner about that. You need pictures?
Quit sweating. This ain't real life, bro. Chill out.
That was funny though. That was a good.
It was
good one.
Oh, Kevin's AOL's messing up.
We'll see how next year goes. Oh man, I think I'm gonna be. I think we're gonna be Nancy Kerrigan and Tanya Harding. I'm gonna go take a bat to our nemesis
Tad.
Knees.
Yeah, it's gotta be Tad.
Jeff.
Tad's the one who fixes the disc anyway. So shots fired.
Hey, I will tell you, next year's tag team. I mean, guys are already talking to me about their ideas. It's going to be pretty exciting. I'm excited for MTE because it just gains momentum every year, and this is obviously, part of it. But leading up to it, this is Gaylord Palms is good. It's going to be good.
And I hope it helps with the Vegas show. Like more people come to that from the West Coast and see what it's all about, and then leads them into coming to Orlando for the big show too. Like that'd be really cool.
Yeah, exactly. Because I mean, we're gonna have a little bit of education at PDR Expo. It's gonna be more focused on hands-on stuff. Like Gene Fetty's gonna do some glue pull things. We're gonna have Jean and some other past winners like kind of do some talks about what goes through their head and how they prepare, how they go through a competition. But MT is still going to be the bread and butter of marketing, business, that kind of classroom education. So,
are you going to talk is John going to talk about how he gets third place? Or
ooh, speaking of shots fired,
all right.
I love it. He gets so mad. Like,
why are you poking the bear?
I love it, man.
Don't do that.
Finally, once we have to give him the first place trophy.
John, I love you, brother.
Get to the chopper.
It's not he is the last winner of the dent trials. He's the previous winner. He's gonna take his crown. So
awesome.
Yeah, there you go.
Is he competing or
shots fired?
He's signed up. Yes,
yeah.
Of course.
He's the first one to sign up every single year.
Absolutely.
I don't know if he just wakes up to his email in the middle of the night and sees it, but
I will say this about
Martin said
him,
to go.
He wants to win. He doesn't care. The prizes are great, and he loves it. But he wants to win. And by the way, if someone does beat him, he does congratulate them and say, "Hey, man, that was great." Yeah. He's very humble. He's a great guy, and he wants to help others be at that level. So, hats off to the guy, man. He's doing it.
Yeah, and, him and Gene had a training together. Trained some guys and stuff like that on that dent and some other things. And yeah, that's what we've talked about that several times. Him and you got him, Bryce Kelly, all the great PDR technicians are really humble dudes, and it's awesome.
It's like anything with anybody who's real competitive in the moment. You don't win, you just kind of aggravated with yourself.
You're last.
But no, he's one of the best of all time. Like Martin said, GOAT, baby, and we love him to death. And I just know it's been well enough in the past now that you can mess with him.
Yeah,
hey,
maybe he'll send me a message.
The borders are open. The guys that couldn't make MTE over the last few years, they're coming to MTE.
Yes.
And we're talking some guys that have won back in the 2000s will be coming. I don't know if they're competing, but they'll be there, and they they've obviously paid their dues, and it should be just a fun, exciting event. Same with the expo. You're going to see faces there that you don't normally see because they can travel. So
Yeah, it's awesome.
And
I'm
it's
glad
and it's Vegas.
back to that.
And it's
It's
Vegas.
Vegas, baby.
That's awesome. Well, we're already halfway through the show, so
Flying by.
yeah. Well, we'll kind of shift gears here and kind of go into talk more about Sheldon here. So you want to give us a little background of how you got, into where you're at now, like managing these expos and that, because I'm sure you didn't, come right out of the gate doing this.
No.
He was born with an expo. I didn't even have a tangible item to talk about.
No, I mean, this is the last job for the past 15 years. I came straight out of college into this. I actually have a tech background. I had a job lined up at Microsoft in college, and I was about to do like an internship thing. And my girlfriend at the time, now wife, was going into the hospitality industry. And she's like, "Hey, there's a job fair tonight. Do you want to come?" I'm like, "Nah, I'm good." She's like, "Oh, well, there's an open bar." I'm like, "Yeah, let's go." So I bring like one crumpled up resume and go. Like she's talking, she's like trying to be so polite and talk to people. I'm just like on my like sixth Corona. And then she starts talking to a guy. He's like, "Oh, we produce trade shows. We do the SEMA show." And I'm like, "Oh my God, you guys do the SEMA show? I love cars. Do you need an IT guy?" Well, actually, we really do need an IT guy. And then it turns out it was like, I don't know, a mile and a half down from my house. So I was like, I can stick this out for a little bit, see what this is about, get to go to SEMA and all that. And then, I don't know, I started really working for them, doing the real IT stuff, started doing our in-house systems and all that. Then they found out I could actually talk to people and kind of do project management. And I am not detail oriented. I am the big picture. Luckily, I have people on my team that are very detail oriented to do that stuff. But they're like, "Okay, well, we got mobile tech. We bought that from Kevin Halewood." They're like, "You're a car guy. You figure it out." So that's how it started.
Yeah,
And so I've been doing that since 20 MTE. I think we bought from Halewood in 17. So I think 18 was my first show.
That was actually my first show.
Oh yeah, at the Kaye, right? Yeah.
Yep.
Mine too.
Yeah, my condo was my room was like a mile away from the expo center. I was like, "Oh my God, I got these tools. Do I really want to take them back to the room or just carry them around all day?"
So yeah, we do. I mean, obviously we do MTE, PDX, SDC, Southern Detailers Conference. I run all those. And then our company, we do much larger shows like the SHOT Shows, the Shooting, Hunting, Outdoor Trade Show. It's about 60,000 people in Vegas the week before MTE. So it's split into two buildings. I run one of the buildings on that. And then we do the Sweets and Snacks Expo, which is candy and chips and all that kind of fun stuff. And it's like adult trick-or-treating. It's trade only, but it's all the companies just have samples out to go try every new snack and chip and candy out there. So
screw MTE.
Yeah.
Fat kidney cake.
It's a really good time. It's been in Chicago, but we're moving it to Indianapolis for next year.
Okay. And the Southern Detailers Conference, that's the one in Lexington?
Louisville? It was in Lexington. We moved to Louisville to try to get a little easier fly in. And then, now we might end up rotating all over the place, but we're maybe looking at Nashville next year. So.
Oh, sweet. Let me know if you do. It'll be in my backyard.
Nice. So yeah, that's kind of what I do right now.
So where'd you go to college?
Yeah, UNLV, University of Nevada, Las Vegas.
Sweet.
Just randomly decided to pick there out of all the places available. Vegas, that sounds cool.
Yeah.
I was like, but then I hated it. I was like, I want to leave here, and then I lived there for 18 years. So,
how long have you been married?
That's awesome.
We just celebrated our 11th anniversary.
Oh, congratulations!
A while, yeah.
Any kids?
No, we have one cat. We're not really on the kid path, but so I mean, she's in the trade show industry as well. She works for Freeman, who's a general service contractor. So we both travel a lot. So kids,
it's hard.
Yep. It is.
Bless you all that somehow deal with it.
So what outside of your business life and all that, what do y'all like to do? Y'all like to travel? You like to of course you like to travel because you're but not for work.
Yeah, no, we do enjoy traveling. We go to Mexico or some beach at least twice a year, like all inclusive type thing. And then really like playing golf, play video games, not as much as I used to, but still like it when I can get something. And recently just been into running, working out a little bit more and trying to be a little healthier than I was last year. So I had a real good fat year last year. So trying to work on that.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
we both got on that kick for 75 days and then ain't done shit since. So
no, I ain't had time to. I've worked. My workout is work. Ever since the 75 hard ended, it's been nonstop.
I stand here at my desk for 8 hours, so that's not quite the workout that pushing is.
Right. Yeah, it'd be hard, sitting. You got to kind of do something a little extra to just get moving and stuff. So, what video games you play?
I'm an OG like World of Warcraft player. I played that since day one, so still every once in a while dabble in that. Pretty much anything Blizzard. Play Hearthstone, Diablo, Overwatch.
Nice.
I don't know. I'm pretty nerdy, so I can get into any game pretty quick and be decent at it. Not like the best, but like okay.
Yeah. I'm terrible at it now. Like I still play Madden and NBA 2K, but like they changed the buttons and make it so hard to play anymore. I'm like, get my ass kicked by a 5-year-old. I'm like,
the last time I tried like Call of Duty and stuff, I was like, I was so good at this, and there was some kid that sounded like he was like 12, like screaming at me that I'm the worst.
Talking all the shit.
Yeah, all the stuff he was doing to my mom last night.
Was it Kevin Byrd? Like a 5-year-old.
It was my son.
Probably. Picked up a few things from old Pop. That's hilarious.
That's funny.
You squirrel.
Cool. Good talk.
I'm still trying to master Pac-Man and Donkey Kong, but that's just me.
Well, you mentioned that Nokia. Now I want to play that Centipede game. I missed
I remember that.
It's good. Yeah. Or it'd take you 10 minutes to send a text because you'd have to go through every letter on the.
My dad still has a flip phone and he brags on it. He's like, I get one of them stupid smartphones. I'm like, yeah, you're smart, Dad. Good job. Like, have fun texting me an hour later. Kevin's in my age, Call of Duty means something else.
True.
Gallagher. Like Gallagher forever.
We have that. We do have Gallagher and Miss Pac-Man. But that's just me.
Well, if y'all move to the Southern Detailers Conference to Nashville, there's a place called Game Terminal. It's all old school freaking arcade pinball games and stuff like that. So Kevin, you feel right at home.
Is that downtown?
I like it.
No, it's off. It's all like around South Nashville. It's not right in the middle of downtown. There might be one down there. I don't know.
There's something down there because we were leaving that last night there, and Matt Myers was going to give us a ride back to the hotel that we passed some sort of gaming,
There's
place.
no telling. Nashville, like I don't go downtown very often anymore. It's not my style. So it's like Vegas.
And that's what so many people at SDC were telling me. Like, you need to move to Nashville because it's the new Vegas, and you're going to get a draw because of that. It's like, I've never actually been there. So.
It's nuts now. It's I've born and raised here and watching it grow into what it has. Like even Amanda, when we met, she was driving down from East Tennessee, and just the Nashville skyline from like when she was driving down the now, it's insane how much stuff's grown up here. So I'm glad we're like 45 minutes west.
Just don't bring it to Mobile. We are like number 2 in the country for murders and
leprechauns.
But then again, we're in the top 5 for tourist destination, and I don't see how that works out. I'm like,
I don't sit there and look at my map and be like, I need to go to Mobile.
Yeah, no, it's like the beaches, that ain't Mobile though. Just
you know why? Because everybody's coming to see the leprechaun.
Yeah. Oh man,
inside joke.
So,
what's up, Daniel? James Beanard.
Trips today. So back in 2005, during St. Patrick's Day time, there was on the news live for they spotted a leprechaun in the hood down here, and it was on the news and everything, and It
Oh,
was
yeah.
crazy. Like
Probably a
live.
crackhead.
It's one of the funniest videos around. And
It is funny.
yeah, but so the Vidane has some new tabs coming out very soon, and he was like, anybody got video or audio of something with gold in it? I'm like, hell yeah, dude! Way to go, Dad!
Yeah.
I had to send it to him. I said, please take that off of that video and use it for your promotion.
That'd be awesome. That's such a John Vidine like video too. Like it fits right in.
They even did an amateur artist sketch of
The leprechaun. It was like a.
and that is it's painted on walls and everything all around downtown, and they've made T-shirts with it, everything else. And
That's what Mobile is known for. The leprechaun in the hood.
Leprechaun.
Like a leprechaun gonna be like, of all the
That's funny.
places I could go, like a tourist, Mobile, Alabama is gonna be the spot.
Oh man.
Here's
Brandon's
your
Looking
amateur
for it.
sketch of the leprechaun.
that kid off of Call of Duty. Drew that.
Oh man. Anyway,
That's funny.
so yeah. Anything else as far as like people need to be aware of coming to PDR Expo or
No, just
have it
it's
covered?
it'd be fun. Make sure if you're going to get a hotel, do it quick because I didn't get a very big room block. 'Cause, just not really sure. So get your hotel there. It's definitely more fun to stay, with the group as opposed to trying to figure out how to walk home on Fremont Street or wherever you end up with the crazies. But yeah, so get your room. Send the reg forms open. If you're going to compete, make sure you get that quick because there's only a few spots left. And
Yep.
besides that, hope to see you in Vegas. And if not, hope to see you in Orlando in February.
If you're going to play poker, don't wear a Modelo box on your head. You might get kicked out.
Words of wisdom.
Right.
You gotta love that. That's a great picture, though.
Yeah.
It really is.
Yeah.
Did they actually kick you out?
It wasn't. No, it was a.
Wouldn't
Matt
him?
Armillo.
Matt Armillo, wasn't it?
Yeah. They kicked him off the table. I'm pretty sure.
That was at South Point, right?
I don't even
Yeah.
know. I just see pictures
Yeah,
of it. I
That
was
was
like,
South Point. I knew it was him because he was
Enjoy,
the
Daniel.
only other person, the only other guy there that had early access to the new Dencraft shirt. I'm like, yeah, that's Matt.
Love that guy.
I was the
Is he
other.
gonna have a booth
wasn't
there?
he?
I think so. He was on one of the other podcasts we were doing. I think he's coming in some way or another.
Okay. I didn't know if he had a
He's
Dixie
coming.
Chicks
Yeah, he's
concert or
definitely-
something.
Yeah, have a Dixie Chicks concert again. Oh man, yeah. So
they're competing.
as the Dixie
They're
Chicks, as
maybe.
the chicks
I don't even know.
and an extra person.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure.
Transgender chicks or something. I don't know.
You going
I don't
there?
know. Yeah.
Might as well. All right, we're yeah, I mean we'll cut it just a tad short tonight. But everybody, like I said, go ahead and sign up for the competitions because it's almost sold out of that. Get your rooms as soon as you can. Go to pdrexpo.com and just have patience when you go to the website.
Real quick, Martin, when are we going to see those Dent guys again? I'm kind of been getting some withdrawals. Or is it on when I'm in bed or something?
No, they'll be coming back
They're
here
on early.
soon.
What's up, Frank?
Yeah, everybody check it out. Go to Vegas if you can. Let's turn that little show into a big show. And like I said, if for some reason I can get loose and go, I'll go. Ask Ben. Yeah,
I'll do it. Everybody blow Ben up. Ben Ridley.
Ben Ridley or Jason Statham, whatever you want to call him. Either one. But anyway, thanks Sheldon and Kevin, of course, coming on and getting this out there.
I enjoyed
Thank you, guys.
hear what you enjoyed outside of what you do too. Like I said, we ain't got to hear that part of the story yet, so that was cool.
Yeah, thanks for having me and talking, and hope to see everyone in Vegas or Orlando. And just let me know, Sheldon at mobiletechexpo.com. If you guys have any comments, suggestions, stuff you want to see future in the show, just let me know.
For sure.
I'm here for
There
you.
you go.
I think y'all are crushing it. I ain't got.
Hey.
It's hard to have suggestions. Y'all are killing it. You and your team.
We are going
What?
to do a Q&A with the moderators, Sheldon, the moderators, and myself and Lee. We're going to do it on the show floor. We're going to do a little Q&A for the crowd. So if guys are interested in what goes on behind the scenes to get all this organized, whether it be PDR Expo or MTE, we're going to answer some questions live. So
just like random people coming
feed.
by, or just people submitting.
Well, we're not going to go out on Fremont Street, but we're going to talk to the crowd.
Excuse me, stripper man. What do you think of the PDR industry?
You with the feathers.
What does PDR mean?
Man thong man, come here.
Naked cowboy. Oh, that's New York. Yeah.
No,
Homeless guy
we wanna
pissing
be-
in the street.
we wanna
Can we
be
ask you a
safe.
few questions? Oh, wait, that's Kevin. Shit.
hey,
Oh,
No,
man.
but someone had a good point. We'll try to live feed those competitions. Maybe we'll try to live feed the Q&A too, and try to get some pre-questions.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
that'd be cool.
Like, I won't be there, but I'll be there in spirit. And definitely, like, if you guys do something like that, I'd like to know so I can hop on and try to comment and do whatever I can to support, because I love it.
Awesome.
Yeah, it'd be awesome.
Thank you.
All right, guys. Well,
Appreciate all you
thanks
guys.
for coming on, and
Thank
we'll put y'all in the back room when we end it. We'll say our goodbyes real quick. But everybody who watched, commented, thank y'all. Next week we've got one of our guys who commented and watched tonight, but Mr. Lee Roth. We're gonna have him on and get to know Lee a little bit better outside of the PDR world, just like we always do.
What's up, Lee?
Lee is a great guy, and he's got a lot of incredible stories and stuff like that. So I'm anxious to
He
get him on.
does.
I can't wait to talk to you, because I've been.
driving me home.
That's actually a funny story.
Yeah, I want to hear that one. That's the first. As soon as we come on next week, I'm gonna be like, "Tell me about driving Sheldon home." That's all I want to hear. We got one from
man.
Manchester.
What's up?
Virgil?
Virgil, you're gonna have to go back and watch the rest of the show. But
I do want to talk to Lee, because I've played around with the idea of like doing some training and stuff. So it'd be really cool to get the aspect from him on how his training goes and everything too. So
yep. All right, guys. Well,
I like it. Thanks, guys.
we're gonna end
thank
it.
y'all.
All right. Peace out.
Bye, everybody.
Peace.